What up, Daily Gang? My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Daily Challenge for the 25th of April, 2020. Characters the Watcher. Modifiers are Heirloom, Green Cards, and Big Game Hunter, as well as the character being the Watcher. So, did I say characters the Watcher? Characters the Watcher, by the way. Just character is the Watcher, just in case. Also, the thumbnail, character is the Watcher, I guess. We've got Big Game Hunter as the Watcher. The important thing about that is that the better rewards that you get given from elite enemies are rare cards. So maybe we do Omniscience chaining? And even if we don't, maybe we use Omniscience to double play Wraith form because we have green cards? Prevent the first time you lose HP each combat, yes. Especially when it's swimming with elites. Alright, I'll take the 4 elite path with the early shop here. I'm looking for any aggression in this early shop, like just any at all. Also, being the Watcher with Fossilized Helix is so good. Let's take a copy of Sash Whip. Infinite Blaze isn't good here, right? I don't think it is. Flechette could be, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna take Masterful Stab, actually. Especially with the Fossilized Helix, it'll oftentimes be free damage for us. Also take the Piercing Wail. Piercing Wail is actually really good. Yeah, I'll take Piercing Wail. Piercing Wail is really good as the Watcher because if your enemy does no damage, double no damage, which is if you're in Wrath form, you're taking double damage. Double 0 is still 0. It's a little quirky bit of math there for you. Is that a thing I legitimately think people don't know? No, not really. I just liked the phrase, a quirky bit of math. Endless Agony. Yeah. Some free damage for us. Curse of Doubt. Oof, I do need to start, do I need to start picking up curses? That would be my first curse. I'd need like another curse in this space. Like, is this gonna end up being a deck with curses in? Probably not, ultimately, actually. I'm gonna try and track and see whether or not I even had the ability to get 5 curses over the course of the run. For curiosity's sake, frankly. Dagger Spray versus Conclude. I'll take the first Conclude. Past this, I would take Dagger Spray, though. Okay. How do you set up in a fight like this? Shuffle Endless Agonies back into the deck. That's pretty obvious. Try and get Vigilance first here. I mean, not that I can try to get Vigilance first here. So next hand is Eruption Strike Strike. Sounds good. So I can take this first hit for 36. Sash Whip, Endless, Strike, Strike. And then I either kill in the next turn. And in fact, I will kill in the next turn. Or I try and defend out of it. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. It's not going to happen that often. Wish, Malaise, and Storm of Steel. We're definitely taking a rare card here at the absolute least. Take Wish. It's the best thing to be double playing here out of all of them. Speaking of, though, we're not going to be playing Wish for a very long period of time until we have the ability to like get an Omniscience to double play it or something like that. So I should probably upgrade just some damage cards here. Especially the Conclude because the Sentient fight hadn't come up yet. Plated Armor, 6 Plated Armor. That would protect me against the first big hit from the end. No, I'm going to go Strength. And I'll leave the Miracle in there as well. Okay, Eruption, Endless Strike. Good. Thank you, Buffer. God, the Buffer is doing such work. Whenever you scry 2 additional cards. Scry cards just became so much better. Wraithform is always really good here. Kunai, every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dex. That makes the Endless Agony a lot better than it was. Double defense strike. No. Wraithform miracle defend. Yes. The reason behind this prevents us from losing the buff of this turn, and as long as we play a single defense, it prevents us from losing the buff of this turn as well. Yeah, there's the single defend. I should have attacked the midliner there, I think. Yeah, there's my conclude at the absolute least. Which is enough. Beautiful. Dead Branch! Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hands with the Endless Agony. The Endless Agony became a lot better long after I picked it up here. But yeah, definitely I'll take it. Brilliance Judgment Unload. Probably just a Judgment here. Yeah, we're not going Divinity yet. And Judgment just ends lives. Okay. Yeah. Wish for money, and then Miracle out Judgment for the kill. Protect is a big defensive card that you just have at the right time. No, but Third Eye scries for 5 cards already with the Golden Eye. Scries for 7 on its upgrade. Essence of Steel seems useful, but you know what? It's probably more useful than the Skill Potion. The Skill Potion has so much variance as to what you get from it that it's really difficult to utilize effectively. I was thinking about using Vigilance this turn, but with Wish. I'll take the Plated Armor though. Three strikes for a point of Dex here. Should be pretty ready to defend myself whenever needed. So like what? It's Vigilance defends this turn. Now I could go aggressive if I wanted to. I'm gonna Third Eye to try and find aggression with this Dagger Throw. That's not aggression. Dang. Well, at least I'm still not losing my... Still not losing my buffer this turn, so... Eruption, strike, strike. Strike, conclude. Yeah, it worked out in the end. Bottle Tornado. Upon pickup, choose a power card. Started combat with owner opening hand. Do I want... I don't want Wraithform in my opening hand. Especially because now I have an Omniscience that double plays it. So actually here I'm turning down a relic. Really? Yeah, I think that's correct. Oh. Right. Upgrade the Omniscience so we can actually play it naturally when we draw it. Eternal Feather for every 5 cards in your deck. Heal whenever you rent to a rest site. Let's get an extra turn out of Wraithform. Because oftentimes what we're going to try and do here is Omniscience out the Wraithform. So that's like as if we're double upgrading Wraithform there. I thought I didn't take the bottle. Game. I'm pretty sure I didn't take the bottle. You can't just sneaky give me the bottle because I decided to take it, to not have it. Actually, you know what? If I get both of those zeros and the Eruption next turn, I might be able to do something with this. Didn't get the Eruption. Oh, but I get Omniscience, which I can use to play the Eruption. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Omniscience, Eruption. Boom. Blasphemy, Daviform, and Establishment. Daviform has an appeal. I'll take it. Daviform has an appeal courtesy of the fact that once we exhaust cards, we get cards back. So Daviform might allow us to just chain a bunch of exhaust cards. But also the fights don't go that long. Dava Form probably didn't need to be in this deck, actually. in very slight retrospect. I want to upgrade that Judgment, but that's basically the only card in my deck that I want to upgrade at the moment. I'll take the Fusion Hammer. One, two, three, four. Okay, there's a 5 elite path with an early shop. You know that's got my name written all over it. Okay, start with a wish for probably plated armor here, actually. This fight looks like it's going to be a problem. We drew a lot of our important cards on turn 1 there. Okay, definitely want the Judgment. I'll cycle everything else, because then I get back to my next Judgment sooner. Judge him. Throw up a Vigil Defense, and yeah, okay, I can get... Oh, I can get both of you on the ground this turn. Beautiful. Neat. I've already got my Wishblade out as well, so now it's just Strike Town population, y'all. Liquid Memories. There's a lot that Liquid Memories can give me back that'll be super effective. Heal Hook? Probably not that, though. Tranquility, that is 0 cost that just gives me another card and gets me into Calm. That can be a nice setup. Plus, it retains, even. 50% discount on all products. This early, I think I can take that. Extra energy on turn 1, thank you. 2 extra potion slots. Take the 3rd eye there and bounce, I think. Okay. Let's see what we can find. I'm definitely drawing Omniscience and Wish next turn. Okay, but I'm not... I don't want to remove any of the rest of those because I'm looking to double play the Wraith form using it if I've already got Wish through. Double play Dava form? No, we need the Wraith form this turn for the defense. Oh my god! Give me Dava form and Omniscience in the hand here now that I can't play them. Game. Mean. So pretty much my only goal is use my turns of intangibility here to just kind of run over the enemy. Feels like that's gonna happen. Roundabout then. Take another Sash Whip, still a very useful card. Whenever you play 10 attacks, gain an extra energy. I'll take Nunchaku. I also could have ignored that and gone to this shop and then cut back across, but... I don't want to waste anything now. Okay, Omniscience on Wish for money money. Defend, Persevere... Fine, I'm taking damage in this fight. Or rather, I'm losing my buffer early. Dang it. Okay. Let's set up a Nightmare for next turn. You know what? Let's cycle until we get something worth playing with the Nightmare as well. Extra copies of any of this. I'm gonna get extra copies of Judgment just so that I have Judgment in my next hand. And the reason why is just because I'm going to have them on health totals that I can throw it out for. Yeah, so. That goes there. Yep, I forgot that these Judgments are not upgraded. Well, only 3 damage taken. Well, 7 damage over the course of the entire fight. Yeah, it's fine. Got a bunch of gold at least. Crippling Cloud, a card that I can double play with an Omniscience that in AoE fights in particular might actually be the right thing to double play. Sounds good to me. Vigilance is good. I probably don't want Sash Whip in that hand though. Take the money again this time. Dang it. Okay. Omniscience on Crippling Cloud, and then I'm gonna Piercing Wail here. Best I can do there. Gets weakness out for 4 turns, as well as 13 poison. Obviously, I'm trying to look for some defensive cards here. Ooh. Let's defends. Miracle out. Oh, really? I was about to use Omniscience to double play Third Eye for the sake of the next turn. Alright, Noxious Fumes, Poison Stab. Guess we're a Poison Watcher now? Not really how I thought this was gonna go, but apparently you can't always plan it. I'm gonna leave Tranquility in hand for later. I think it's probably time to start going for the kills. Okay. Strike gave us an energy back. We're gonna take 18 to that this turn. Got it. So I need what? 18 instantaneous damage takes you... Honestly, attack potion is probably better than... or less valuable than liquid memory, so I use that here instead. Yeah, Eviscerate. That'll do it. Judge him. Whetstone upon pickup upgrade to random attacks. Definitely Adrenaline here. Gives us the energy as well as a bunch of cards back. Right, rest spaces are not good for me. I forgot about that. Still would end up going to that one, but, you know. Fear No Evil? I mean, it's an early calm. Slash Whip the backline and weaken them from an extra turn. Or Third Eye to set up the next hand. Third Eye definitely to set up the next hand. Because we're concluding at the end of the turn, so. Attack? Nah, why do you never attack when I want you to attack? Alright. So Omniscience double play the Wish. Money. And then I'll finally, I'll leave Adrenaline in the deck. I'll meditate to bring back Conclude. Especially if the backliner doesn't decide to attack this. Oh, God damn it, really? It's annoying. Alright, fine. I'll bring back Wraith Form, play it and a defend, and then we're completely fine. Beauty. Hate having to bail myself out with my abilities all the time here. Oh, sorry, my potions. Tiny chest as well as After Image, Nightmare, and Lesson Learned. Lesson Learned upgrading cards in the deck is appealing, but it's very late. After Image. Honestly, an early After Image means that I don't need to play Defense when I have my Wraith Form out. Like, an After Image in my opening hand is really good. We can upgrade it to be in our opening hand. Oh, Orichalcum is already... Really? We got Orichalcum immediately afterwards, which provides the same benefit to us, basically, though. Wish out there for money. Orichalcum will defend us. Do it again this turn. Double play that eruption there. It's time to just be throwing more damage out. So 6x4 after I go into vigilance, and then it's what, 4x4 after a crippling cloud. So I won't actually be fully blocked. Okay, I'll use this to pull back piercing whale. Master reality, is that useful? Oh, master reality is incredible with the dead branch. I could have gotten that after the first boss. I should have taken that after the first boss. I can't believe I didn't think about that. $32 damage. I wish I could doppelganger afterwards, but no. Wasn't available, unfortunately. Ragnarok. Or another Wraith form. It's another Wraith form, honestly. Like, that's all of our defense in this deck now. Yeah, 50-50 it. Got the top. Ryther's actually quite annoying. Okay. Oh, we actually have a turn we can afford to play David form. Neat! Third eye first so that I can cycle through to something useful. Let's do that, and then Adrenaline to draw an Omniscience, and then double play Wraith form, and we're fine. Alright. 1, 2. Sure, let's also play this Wraith form, but, you know, just because we can. Don't need any of those except for the Wish in the next hand. And I should have discarded the Wish as well, actually. I should have discarded the Wish as well. I don't need the money from this that much. Ugh. Guess that'll work. Swivel and Vigilance, setting up Swivel for the next turn. It's Third Eye just to try and make sure that we get something useful for the next turn. That'll do. Nice. And we can just judge you. Get judged. Bullet Time, Envenom, and Conjure Blade. Bullet Time's only really good if I happen to draw it with all of the super high cost stuff in the first cycle as well. Sure, let's take a Conjure Blade. At this point, the deck is just... yeah. That's what the deck archetype is. It's... eh. Talking hands, nice. It's a Third Eye to try and find useful things for this turn. Draw 'em. Talk to you. Hit you with 2 Endless Agonies, and then I can judge you. And Crippling Cloud provides weakness here that's good enough for us. You know what? I'll also Miracle out the Footwork, just in case. Wish I had some more potions now. Feels like haven't got any potions in a while. Sad to not be able to play that Wish there, but I want to keep my score, please. At least Expunger will kill the backliner when I draw it. necessarily this turn. And not necessarily even next turn, because I've already won the fight. Ooh, Deus Ex Machina, unplayable. When you draw this card, add 2 miracles into your hand and exhaust. So it exhausts itself, giving us an extra card from the dead branch, and then 2 miracles that give us extra energy, as well as an extra card from the dead branch. Deus Ex Machina works perfectly in this build. We also got the, every 2 turns, gain 1 intangible from the incense burner. Can be super useful for us. Alright, I'm gonna wish for strength in this fight, I think. Use Crippling Cloud to remove 2 of those from you. Should I pray? Yeah, let's pray. Oh my god, do I pray? I pray every single day for revolution. Anti-prayers. David form. Turn's not looking good. Turn's looking worse. Should've used Crescendo first, as it turns out. Oh my god. Hey, yikes. Yeah, I'm missing out on my perfect here no matter what. I just don't have any defensive cards in this hand. I just can't believe how much Whoa, was about to say how much I screwed that up at the end, but that's actually, it all works out. That was the plan the whole time, baby. Yeah, even with the 7s, I was going to be taking that hit. Okay, so on this inside, another Wraith form. Oh well. If it wasn't in the cards to perfect, it wasn't in the cards to perfect. That's okay. 24 damage 0 times, hell yeah. Got him. Take that, no damage. Devotion, I guess, is nicer. Concentrate to discard all the defensive cards here. Play in Venom and Expertise to get some more. The miracles replace themselves, which is why I didn't use that as part of it. That last one should have been all that attack. Not that it matters at this point. Honestly, if we haven't managed to perfect this fight, we're not getting on the leaderboard. The leaderboard looked very competitive when I had a look at the very start of this. Third Eye just looking for aggression this turn. Actually, that Prey will get us the Divinity Stance. Hey, there we go. Bottled Miracle is huge here. Master Reality is also great. All of these are difficult to take. This might end up giving me I Like Shiny because it'll give me 4 relics, itself and 3 others, so I think I'll have to take that. Modified Hand, whenever you play a power card, a random card in hand cost 0, as well as a War Paint to upgrade 2 of our cards, and a Snecko Tail that I'm not going to need. Neat! Could have gone a lot worse, honestly. Like, the Modified Hand there is a huge pickup. Meditate to bring the Carve Reality back. Oof. This is not looking great. Yeah, there's no amount of defense I'm really going to be able to provide myself and then still 3-strike the enemy here. Actually, no, never mind, I will, because Empty Body and then Third Eye, and we're fine. Leave Wish in the next hand, possibly. Like, I'm definitely leaving in the next end. It's just for a possible play. Yeah. Money, and then judge him. Ambrosia, huge pickup there. Enter divinity at will. Take a flying knee. I'm still looking to pad the deck, so I'm taking cards that are a little suboptimal here. This one I can totally remove the riot though. It's suboptimal to the extreme, being a curse. Especially with a membership card, like I have to constantly go for money when I can here. It's my damn duty. Send to Wrath. Get past all those because they look bad. I'm not going to use Adrenaline that turn. Get him. Oof, big attacks constantly there. Gotta love it. Let's take a follow-up just for some more damage on big attack turns. Okay, I love having third eye with all the rest of this. Double in Venom? No, it's just one big Conjure Blade, obviously. It's not gonna help. Fine. Thank you, Wraithform, for turning up. Extremely important. I wish I'd been tracking my Nunchaku there. I obviously would have thrown out the Crippling Cloud. Still gonna be wishing for money here, though. Easy, neat defense there. That'll kill the frontliner. And we've got decent work going on the backliner now. Yeah. Judge him, expunge him. Crescendo acrobatics. Draw is super important for what we're doing at the moment. And it'll let me get past some of my truly awful hands. Here's hoping I get enough damage this turn to do some. Ooh, because this is looking bad. At least we have the Wraith Form, so we're fine. No, I'm gonna go with this. Why? Because of all the cards that are currently getting generated. Sash Whip, Heel Hook, Da-da-da. And finisher for 12 by 13. We get to do exactly one of them. Third eye again, possible collector's bonus with one more. So I'm gonna have a rest here that's garbage for me, but eh. Still the better path. Thank you for giving me so much time to set up their game. It's Omniscience on Wraithform, which actually ends up making two other cards in my hand cost nothing. That's so good. Also, I love how powerful Orichalcum's been for us. We have no more question marks, so we're not going to be able to actually trigger the tiny chest. We could go to this room to get it if we desperately want to. Alright, one big Conjure Blade. Go for it. Glad I didn't get it on the turn I'm weakened. Looks like we still could end up with it. And now we are totally free and safe. Beautiful. Let's make sure it's the only card I have in the next stand. Ceasing top. How? I concluded my turn. So you can draw even after your turn ends. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Deal 6 damage to all enemies, end your turn. I guess this left my hand and then triggered its effects. So my hand was empty. That's when I drew. And then it ended my turn. But that's not how I was expecting that to work out. Dang it. Well, that's going to be a waste of a whole lot of damage this turn. Works out in the end, though. Die, glass knife. We'll take a die just because of the end boss. Getting it early would be super useful. Do those daggers look a little bigger than they usually do? Or is it just me? Okay. Very much hoping I get some sort of AoE. Crippling Cloud technically counts. Oh, especially if it's free. Yeah, no, it counts a lot more then. I hate that they have the multi-attack and the weaken on the same turn. So annoying. Omniscience to double play a wish for money and money. I really want a tranquility here. I just want damage. Yeah, that's damage in my next hand already. That'll do. Poison out. Okay. So all I need to worry about now is how much can I increment this nunchaku. 0 apparently, because I got too hasty on playing all of those instead. I'll take another David form. That actually turned out to be pretty good now. Girya, you can now gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times maximum. Now I have something to do with the final rest site, but nothing else. This is on wish. Sadly, I think like I would have had like an incredible score if it wasn't for just not drawing right on that turn. Oh well, it happens. Miracle out this omniscience as well, actually. Get 2 wraith forms out so that if the enemy tries to 85 me or whatever, 45 me, won't happen. And that leaves my next hand to be all set up. Obviously, because I can't execute next turn. Okay. Inner peace to enter calm? No, I'm fine. Come on, expunger, turn up. No? Rude. I mean, honestly, like, the next hand just does need to be defensive over everything else. Just nightmare some brilliances into the next hand. If nothing else, it just does mean that I will have damage in the next hand. Yeah. That'll do. Sure, let's take another after image. Honestly, like, none of these are really doing anything at this point. Not really making any difference to the deck. Oh god, these are all such great draws here. Go to for a bunch of damage at the start, and then just start shivving. Okay, Phantasmal Killer first, and then one big Conjuring Blade. So, beautiful. My idea now is I draw Expunger and kill with a double damage. Here we go. Oh my god, I drew Expunger. Not only that, but I actually have the ability to double wish beforehand as well. It actually worked. I'm gonna have to buy so many cards in this shop to actually get to the 50 that I need. I'll get some money at the end of that, sure. I love when I have a card that has Ethereal and I have the Dead Branch, because it's just an extra card in my next hand, frankly. Yeah. Alright, we'll hold off. It's a good skewer there, though. And as big of a Conjure Blade as I can make. Let's also quickly throw out 2 cards for the sake of the Nunchaku. I'm fine cycling past all of those, honestly. I'll cut through Fate and draw that. It leaves me with my Spongy for this turn. And this seems to double play Omega. Throw those out, and then maybe one big Spongy. And we can even conclude. And as soon as I end this turn, the enemy dies. Pen Nib. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Love it. Master Reality is very important that I get it earlier rather than later, but Phantasmal Killer is interesting. So getting a second copy of it just so that I got one earlier might have actually been a play that I could have made. Ceramic Fish, whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold, as well as Calipers, as well as Melange, sure. You are kidding me. I'm literally going to still be 1 short. But what if the next elite gives me the ability to get a relic at a rest site? It's theoretically possible. Is it likely? No. Will it happen? Also no. Am I gonna try? You best bet I am. Oh my god, Corpse Explosion actually would be incredible. Okay. 5 skills this turn, and then both of the daggers will die. I should still throw out the die. Even if it's not strictly speaking necessary. Dang it. Storm Steel would be so good. kind of wanted a better turn there, but look, that's a huge setup. I can't turn it down. Okay. Omniscience for money doesn't really matter as much anymore. Fine, I'm just gonna kill the enemy. Archibeko, your first attack played each combat, deals additional damage, as well as... I'll take a doppelganger so that I can smooth out a turn that I don't otherwise like. Lift here, we're 1 card short. So if we had 1 more card, and if we had Beyond Perfect, so it'd be 25 more, and it'd be, you know, probably 100 more at the end as well, right? Perfect. Yeah, 100 more. Okay. I want to see ultimately how that would have worked out for us. Enter divinity here at the start. Sure, I'll draw as well. Oh, Master Reality that early. Hell yes. So I want a Phantasmal Killer, and I want to put the enemy on the ground next turn. Or I put them on the ground this turn. I should have used Distilled Chaos to play the Phantasmal Killer last turn. That would have been the play. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Use that for the draw, I think, though. So I'm going to have double damage on double damage next turn. But I have no way to enter Wrath without using a card. Using specifically an attack. So I think I'm comfortable going with those this turn. Alright, double damage turn. Show me how many good cards he gave me. Oh! Just 1 giant skewer. So 9 times 30, 270. That's a lethal. Also, if I wasn't commentating, I could have done that at least 2.5 minutes faster. So, would that have been enough? Right, 2.5 minutes faster would be 25, 25, 100, so 150 extra than this. I think 150 extra than this puts me on the first page, but still not even that high. It doesn't even put me on the first page. It'll be around here, but instead we're, oh, good lord. Hey, Bruno Carrion, what's up? Good score, bud, good score. I mean, like, 87. Yeah, it's the same score as all the way up to 78, though, so it's a very, very common one. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.